today we're going to make gazpacho. So why would I make gazpacho when there are about 100 gazpacho recipe videos already on YouTube, including Gordon Ramsay? Well, this is the Senior diet version. Okay, I'm going to start doing my garlic while I talk. So yeah, this is the Senior diet version. On the Senior diet we don't eat bread, we don't eat any grains apart from brown rice, quinoa and buckwheat. So one of the things you put in gazpacho is bread to thicken it, and so instead of bread I'm going to put mung bean sprouts, okay, also called green gram in India. It's a staple in India. Okay, I'm making it for me, and I found out through making a couple of soup recipes that you can really go overboard on the garlic, and it doesn't matter. If you put a couple of cloves in, you won't even taste it. So we're going to go mad with the garlic. Another thing I'm going to do, which is not classic gazpacho. Well, actually, gazpacho is usually a summer recipe. It's very, very refreshing. But it's winter here now when I'm making this, so as far as I'm concerned, it's a winter recipe at the moment. So, in cooked soups, the classic way to make a cooked soup is to soften some onions and then cook your vegetables until they're soft, and whiz them up with a bit of chicken stock. And we're not going to do any of those. We don't do any of those things, but in particular we're not going to use onion, because we make all these recipes are raw recipes. So so cooking denatures the nutrients, and this is according to Senior, and you can look up his theory. You can look up all the studies, all the medical studies, which I have actually done, being the world's greatest health nut, and it's all true. Every chronic disease, if you look up, I'll tell you what to do. If you have a particular disease, arthritis or MS, multiple sclerosis or something like that, put your disease plus intestinal permeability plus PubMed, okay, put that into Google, and you will find at least 5 studies which show that intestinal permeability is implicated in the disease. Okay, so that's what Senior said. That's what's causing the disease, and what's causing it is our food. It's not natural to eat cooked food. No other animal eats cooked food, and for billions, we evolved for billions of years without cooked food. and it denatures the nutrients, and instead of and we get a putrefactive digestion, which damages the cells in the gut, the enterocytes, which are the cells which line the gut wall, and the thing called tight junctions between the enterocytes, and it damages the tight junctions, and the tight junctions become loose, and undigested food molecules can then go past your gut lining and into the bloodstream and end up in your tissues, and that's what causes disease. Okay, now Seniole died in 2003, and he was a bit behind with vitamin D, because he doesn't really say much about vitamin D, except that, you know, if you spend too much time in the sun, you will get melanoma, which is the standard medical dogma. So that's the other thing which causes disease, vitamin D deficiency. So if we were all vitamin D sufficient and we ate the right food, no one would be diseased. Okay, so yeah, one of the other things, this is, as I say, this is Gazpaccio gin, but not as we know it. Yeah, normally with cooked soup, it goes really, sour cream goes really well in cooked soup. So we not eating dairy, what is our equivalent? Well, I think the equivalent would be coconut cream, except that it's not sour. Okay, so I'm going to do a little experiment. I've got my sprouted chickpeas. This is fermented. I've fermented them with cabbage and garlic. Okay, so this is fermented. So this has got lots of lovely fermenting bacteria in it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this, actually coconut cream. This is about the closest I will get to convenience foods, yeah, to processed foods. We try and avoid processed food at all costs, but this is just too convenient. So I haven't got any scissors here. So I'm going to whisk this up with a bit of my fermented chickpeas and see, and I'm going to use a bit today as is, but then I'm going to put this mixture in the fridge. Actually, should I put it in the fridge? No, I'll leave it out overnight. I'll leave it out to see if it ferments. Don't want to freeze it, you don't want to keep it cold, that will stop it fermenting. So I'm just going to put a little bit, I'm not going to go too mad here, I'm just going to put a little bit in. Hopefully that'll make it a bit sour. Okay. I've got some borscht here, which is from a Polish grocers. This white stuff here, you'll see some white stuff at the top. That's nothing to be worried about. That's just yeast. Okay, so if you see a bit of white stuff on at the top of your miso jar or in your sauerkraut, whatever, it's nothing to worry about. It's just yeast and it's harmless. Okay, So I put a little bit of that in as well. Now that I don't think, I think it might have been fermented when it was made, and then I think they put it in vinegar, I'm not sure. So I don't think that's actually fermenting anymore, although it might have been fermented originally. I'm not sure exactly how they make it. Anyway, so let's whisk this up. I was a bit worried that it might not whiz up properly, but it seems to be doing fine. Okay. Get that really well mixed together. Ooh. Okay, let's have a taste of that. Well, it looks nice. Looks nice and pink. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. It does taste sour now. Yeah, I think if we leave it overnight, it'll taste even sourer tomorrow, but even better. Yeah, so that's a success. So that's what we'll put in all our soups in the future. Coconut cream with a little bit of sauerkraut or something, or yeah, some kind of fermented thing. Okay, so right, so here's, if you've been watching my videos and you've seen the other couple of soup videos. Actually, let me just dry this jug out. Yeah, this is how we make the soup with Vitamix. Okay, I noticed Gordon Ramsay's got a fancy glass mixing glass blender, a glass jug in this blender, which is ideal really. This is Perspex. Vitamix, vintage Vitamix. The jug was made from stainless steel, and they're quite sought after, the vintage ones, because of the stainless steel jug. Anyway, so yeah, so let's put our Gazpaccio ingredients in. Yeah, the other thing that differs from the standard Gazpaccio, we're going to use dashi, made from kelp. This is called kombu. Yeah, this is Japanese kelp. This is actually a Korean brand. Koreans eat lots of miso soup as well. And dried shiitake mushrooms. Okay, dried shiitake mushrooms. So, yeah, there's a link underneath in this description which tells you how to make the dashi, which is Japanese soup stock. Okay, and on to the tomatoes. Yeah, one other thing I'm going to do with this, if I can remember, I meant to do it in the two previous soups. In the two previous soup recipes, I forgot to put organic, I forgot to put extra virgin olive oil in, which you know really makes the soup much better. I did, you know, I'd finished the video, and I put the olive oil in for myself. So you'll see that missing in the other soup, in the previous soup recipes I did. I think I've done 3 now. So yeah, I'm going to try to remember to put virgin coconut oil in. I think that's going to. Now in classic gazpacho, I'm not sure if you put olive oil in. Yeah, you probably do. But I don't think anyone puts virgin coconut oil in, and we're going to do that. One problem with that is it's quite cold at the moment, and virgin coconut oil is very stiff in cold weather. In hot weather it goes liquid. So it's going to be a struggle to mix it in. Hopefully, you know, the sheer blending power will mix it in. Otherwise I will look very foolish. Okay, so I think I've said everything. So I'll shut up now. Neil is my editor. Shahanil in Pune, India. Fantastic video editor and everything else. Anything to do with tech, it's really on the ball. Yeah, cue the music, Neil. I'll shut up now.